Creer, ek gaan jou dan maar net ek gaan jou dan dalk maar net WhatsApp call.
Ja, WhatsApp call hom man.
Dan gaan jou klankie op wees en ek kan anyway die wat se naam aanlos. Maar obviously ek gaan jou video call, né?
Ek gaan julle ding stream. Dan sê jy dit jy. Video call?
Ek gaan vir jou video call kreeg.
Ek kan my laat kom vir 20 maak, die reis is in 3
Ja.
minute.
Okay, video call ek jou nou, so jy kan maar uit Discord uitgaan. Want dan gaan hy jou anyway mute as jy op video call is.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. Nou wonder ek, as ek my video afsit, gaan ek jou nog kan sien. Okay, ja, so ek sit my video af nou, want dan spaar jy data.
Ag, dit maak nie saak nie, ek het net op 'n Wi-Fi connect, so dit sal fyn wees.
Okay, so ek het nou gesê go live, en nou gaan ek jou net add. Ha! Asai. Het werk perfect. Ja, werk perfect. Jy kan actually op, ja, ek kan nou nie vir jou foto stuur nie, ek wil dit nou nie opvolg nie, maar
Ja,
as jy,
kom ons doen nie. As
jy praat, okay ja, dit is nou live, so ons kan nie te veel vloek. As jy praat maar hard.
Anyway, lekker hoor.
Ja, jy's. Praat gou weer?
Kan jy my lekker hoor?
Jy sê gou weer iets?
Pisang, groeners.
Ja.
Katte van nou lekker Zwift ry.
Okay, ek sal op die Discord. So enigiemand wat join is daar. So ek nou nie regtig.
Piet ook ry.
Piet gaan, maar hy's nou tube stil, so ek dink hy het ons nou geboycott.
Oh. Ons begin oor 'n minuut.
Ja.
Ek wil net my fan aansit.
Ek sit my skat, ons moet dalk net hierdie pop-up chat. Ek gaan hom. Yeah, we're just doing a test run for the event that we will be having. Ja, ek sal ook vir jou die vraag. Ja.
Ja, dit begin oor 20 sekondes.
Ja.
Ek het dit gestart.
Ek het nie.
Die hand sal altyd kick. So hy.
Okay, the kick starts. Me and HB starting with a kick. We don't want to be too far behind. I logged in pretty early, so in a good position right now. About 28, so that's fine.
Groot bunch, hè?
Ja. Fucking harde begin.
Ja, stem maar.
I thought it would be much easier for flat race. Liefie? Is die ride private of public? Net seker maak. Bobby, I'm not lying, but from the looking at your face, looks as if I'm suffering more. Is it?
You're gonna start suffering just now.
Hy Davie. Hy blaas soos 'n perd.
See?
Nee, ek sien.
Really, you're the only guy in the bunch with black kids.
But why?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Because I'm the alpha male. The alpha male of the pack. Look, I'm not riding in the bunch. Just my soldiers protecting me. But not gonna lie to you guys. It's nice and hot here. My fan that I've got here, super small, doesn't work all that great. So
Really, what bike are you riding?
I'm on the HB Kruger, and you?
Yeah. Also the HB bench and
Wheels?
Zwift 808.
I've got the 454s. Maybe I should have gone with the 808. I think on this course it'd be much quicker.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll quickly use my truck here. Yesterday I made the mistake. I had the pop-up chat over the Zwift app, and when I clicked my drafting boost, I didn't go anywhere because it didn't activate, because one window was running over the Zwift app, and yeah, cost me 2 places. That's okay.
No problem.
See, there's no breakaway yet. Pace is nice and high, but Fabia, coming from South Africa, I always thought I never really attack at 50 to 60 k's an hour because it's just too fast and it's super hard to get a gap. But when I started racing in Europe, I quickly noticed that there are breakaways forming while I'm sitting on the wheel at 60 k's an hour thinking, fuck, it can't get any faster. And then you hear in your race radio, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You know that feeling, huh?
Yeah. Usually when the speeds get that high, it gets strung out. So I think position is super important in those sections in the race. We can get to high speeds. If you're not in front, then you're going to miss what's happening.
What cadence are you running?
At the moment, I'm running 95 cadence, 350 watts, 30 to 60. So it's a nice tempo, relatively flat. speeds are 46 km an hour.
Yeah.
It's comfortable for now. And I've actually seen quite a couple of big names in this bunch as well.
Yeah.
Chances of this being a sprint is obviously very good. And
Yeah.
like we know with Zwift, saving that power up quite crucial. You use it at the right time.
Yeah. That's true. I'm riding on a little bit slower cadence, 88. Hoping that it keeps my heart rate down. I'm not really that good at cadence. And being at altitude, keeping the heart rate down is quite important.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the first bunch sprint I possibly would partake in a very long time. Normally I do a lead out, get out of the way, let the big boys do their things. But I don't feel as scared in this bunch as on the road in the water races. And maybe enlighten us on that, Fabio.
I think any bunch sprint, the last few kilometers, you need a sense of what's the kamikaze mindset push through. Because there's a lot of guys that think they can sprint, and there's actually a lot of guys that actually can sprint as well. And normally, at your level, the difference between a win and a first place and second place can be less than a wheel apart. So it's going to be a fight. Some bumping, argy-bargy, and on top of that, you're doing that at like 60 k's an hour. So if you're scared, you're going to lose. Whereas in Zwift, I think it's a bit more strategic in the sense that there's a bit of a gaming effect with the power up. So the lead out does help, but I don't think as much as in real life.
No.
Because power is still power. So you need to be in the right position and use your power up at the right time. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, I also, what people tend to forget is that in Zwift, if you boxed in and you start sprinting, yes. Welkom. Ja, waar is het niet? Kom. Goed. Hey. You disappeared. Taking a better one. Uitgewijs.
Kan ze dus doen?
Dus hoe connect ik weer?
Gaan we de app in?
Gaan ze net naar het. Hi, Gordon. Sorry, ek fix net gou ietsie. Nee, I'm pretty lost here. Maak ook nie die app oop nie. Die oop nog, delete hom meestal. Ek net gaan kreeg. Hier is dit. Nou. So. Kyk net op my. Kyk op haar weer. Opgerut. Okay. Ek kan seker is.
Ek sê dan ek het nie so baie raai.
Ernstig. Okay, sorry, is weer online.
One thing that's also really difficult to judge is Zwift bunch is it's split or not.
Ah, yeah.
Never really know how many guys are in the group. You can't really risk it to drop back because you might just miss out on what's happening in front.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Quite important to stay relatively close to the front as much as you can without burning too many people.
So, how big is our bunch about now, Kriat?
Again?
How big do you think is our bunch? right about now?
Well, I saw a couple of bunches when we turn now, so I would say probably over 100.
Let me go have a look. It's not easy, guys.
Quite flat.
I know we're only about 60 guys. Good, yeah? Only 60. We must be on an incredibly good day, mate. Feeling. But
Just glad that we can get a top 60.
let's talk about the psychological aspect of cycling. How good feeling do you get when you aren't suffering and you look at the bunch in a race and you're like, oh, many guys dropped. It just makes every guy that drops even more. Even if you are suffering, you just feel so much better, huh?
Oh, sure. Nothing almost more, I would say, rewarding after it being a hard section in a race. And you look back and you see actually, the bunch is split up.
Yeah.
And you were in a good position, you were feeling good from the front. But at the same time, it wasn't that hard. You were busy dropping.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's it. I think there's a psychological effect goes both ways. And I think that's the important thing, especially in cycling, is when that does happen, not to give up. Because sometimes it's just a short section, the front guys aren't happy with the group of guys in the front, so might come back.
Yep.
So it's quite important not to give up that day. Say day is over. Try and stay in it.
Exactly. I see Remy Cavagna is here. We've got some World Tour riders here. Remy Cavagna is not really well known for his sprint, but when he's sitting seated aerodynamically and you want to sprint him seated, you'll probably lose, because incredibly aerodynamic rider and sustain a lot of watt, not necessarily on the climbs, but on the flats. He's a beast.
Now, with Manchester City now, but also I saw Brian Cookard.
Oh, is he also here?
Yeah, the French sprint.
Yeah. I don't think.
Also,
Yeah, look, we don't know how well he starts his sprint, but I see Kevin Reza is also here. Good rider, better known for his timing capabilities. But yeah, if Brian Cookard starts his sprint the same time as you from the correct position, 9 out of 10 times he's going to win. He's one of the peer World Tour sprinters, but has quite a massive kick for such a small guy. Do you know what his weight is, Kriya?
I think it's close to 60 kilograms.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. I stand corrected. Looking at the names on the side, it looks like Brian Cookard has some teammates here.
Oh yeah. Let's see what they plan for the lead out. Maybe we can pull off a miracle and upset the French lead out trains.
Should have. And show them how the Africans do Swift.
There comes a banner I'm hoping for good power up, which I can use in the sprint, hobby as well. Come on, truck. Ah, that thing's not going to help me much.
What did you get?
A feather.
I've also got a feather.
But I don't think we pass another.
We do. We're doing 2 laps.
Ah, so we're passing another banner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this feather, yeah. But it's getting risky now in the casino because if we get only plus points, we'll be left with nothing in the sprint.
Exactly.
But I like living on the edge. So I just used my feather power up. Badass. Ah, someone's making a move.
Yeah.
But that guy makes it somewhere. I'll be super surprised. Do you know that flag? What flag is that?
From England.
Ah, looked like that. I'll be a trick question. Is a British and an English flag the same?
Great Britain has a Union Jack. England is red and white.
So I think here's something worth mentioning while riding indoors is I don't have a fan here really. It works. It's quite hot in the house. And I know that some professional Zwifters have been riding with a fan on and the aircon on. And why? Because lowering your body temperature dramatically improves your ability to sustain hard effort so you don't overheat. Correct? Correct?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, good now I'm on Zwift now for the past 6 weeks. I had a fan on. Might even be like 13 degrees outside. Garage all open, but the air still cools you down. The fan. That just makes you cover a little bit better.
Yeah.
Doesn't smother you by getting so hot.
Pieter, kan jy ons hoor? Pieter is ook nou hier. No. I have to be careful when working on my laptop while in the race because, Javier, you know, once you've lost the wheel in a big bunch like this on a flat road, you can say goodbye.
Yeah, over.
Overs cadovers. Sien jou later, papi.
William, have you ever had banana peel power up?
Ek kan ja.
Ah, I'll get back to that now, Javier. Peter has joined us. Pete?
Yes.
Guys, don't be like Peter. He said he'll join. We don't see him. He flicked us. What's your excuse?
I think there's another professional lady hosting a tour of all stage later. And ladies smell better than you guys, so I'll join them.
Hy net jou oorfone 'n bietjie beter plaas, jy sag, Piet.
Okay.
Sorry. Bobby, I've never gotten a banana peel, so I normally throw them in the bush after I've eaten them. People get quite upset about that. So, but anyway, in the game, tell me what happens.
On Zwift, you get a banana peel power up and you collect it. The guy behind you crashes. And then you have to, I think, sprint it like.
You have to?
1 kilo sprint.
Oh, shiver.
After you crash, to get back on the wheel.
So with a banana peel.
I haven't seen it before. Yeah. I haven't seen it before. But they can be quite nasty coming into a sprint.
Yeah. Talking about banana peels, see the guy on my YouTube said, gooi mielies manne. So that's Dutch. The direct translation means throw corn. So it means, yeah, I think it means, but what the fuck does it mean? Actually. Just to... Hallo Pieter, jy's live, so moenie lelik praat. Yes. Bobby, what does that mean? Gooi mielies. Throw corn. What would be the correct translation?
That was like the metaphor. Say good luck. But yeah, the direct translation is throw corn.
Yeah. It's like, go fast, good luck, hurt them.
Volle bak.
Wat sê jy, Piet?
Volle bak. That's also good.
Soos volle
Volle bak. This guy says there's no banana peel, by the way. Looks like Pieter, Avenant.
Ja.
Ja, swear jy. Piet, what were you saying? You're doing a different race.
Yes, there's actually quite a few Tour of All races. So I picked the one with more ladies. They smell better than you guys, so I'll join them for today.
I
Lucky we have social distancing, so that's all the smell. Someone else.
So I've got my wife here, Mandy. How has the indoor riding and the noise of it affect your mental health?
Doesn't really affect my mental health because I'm very good at blocking it out.
Oh shit. Okay. And Kriya, you with Catherine? But both you cycle. Mandy doesn't cycle. So
Oh, if it gets too much, I can always walk out the house.
yeah, and never come back.
Luckily for us, the indoor trainer is in the garage. I can close the door. So we see training every day is a bit of a alone time.
Yeah. Can get tough living together.
No, it's not tough. like anything
No.
to make of it.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
Sorry, Billy, I see that you've joined for another event at 12.
Yeah, I'm just warming up in this event. And then
Okay, so
12.
which one? You've joined for one at 12 and for one at 10 past 12. Which one are you going to do?
Both. I'll just finish the first one in 10 minutes and join the other one.
Okay, and then finish the other one.
Exactly. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Really, we've got 10 and a half days left.
Yep. This guy says give them to hell. Give them hell. I would prefer to send them to hell, but it feels like I'm in hell already.
Now, can you feel the pace there that you're picking up?
Look, they're pushing me to the side. These fuckers. It's quite funny.
Well, if you're a man, push back.
Yeah. I see this one guy's a disc wheel. Shame.
Oh, in the beginning, I saw over the mountain bike.
Oh. Is there a guy on a mountain bike here?
Well, that was 20 kilometers ago.
Oh. But yeah.
Hopefully he's not there anymore. Then we're not doing very good.
Kruger, who you can see on the screen, we'll be doing Everesting later on this week, probably on Saturday. We'll host the whole event live. We'll get on some World Tour riders, some sports doctors, and some of the best coaches in the world. So if you guys are interested, tune in. Join myself, Kruger, Peter Scheifert's also joining. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk everything cycling. No questions are prohibited. They just might not be answered. And Tax and Garmin is joining. They'll be sponsoring units, rollers for a charity, which will be supporting youngsters in South Africa, whichever way we can. And yeah, looking forward to that. So we'll post more about that later. I think I can speak for Hobby as well. I think we've both never done Everesting, so it'll be quite challenging, huh, Kruger?
Yeah, sure. It'll definitely be the longest I'll ride on the trainer. Well, actually outside of the call. It'll be my longest ride as well. Only a cool challenge. Looking forward to it. And I think it's not just going to be a normal Everesting where it's just a go ride. So join in, watch us, give us a do or ride on, some riders up, ask questions. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Mandy, this guy says, lol, most women have been blessed with an ability to block out their husbands. Eshol Solomon, you speak the truth, my man. I'm sitting around about 150 beats per minute here. You, Albia?
Right.
I'm sitting around 155 beats per minute here, and you?
I'm on 160.
See you quite fresh then.
Been averaging for the last 335.
So we've been averaging 335. Yeah, there you have it, folks. In 6.8 Ks, will we disappoint the French lead out? Main guy, Brian Coquart. I don't know. He's a sneaky guy. He's done lots of water sprints. He's got an incredibly high peak power output. I don't know, Claire. I think this might be above us. But you've always been the better sprinter. You've got quite a kick on you. But lately, Albia has, I think, spent less time in the gym, spend less time on focusing on his sprint, like back in 2013, and he's able to sustain. Yeah, he's improved his FTP quite a lot, from what I can remember. So, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah.
Over the past couple of years, racing on a mountain bike, definitely lifted my FTP. It's a bit more needed doing things like the Africa Trade Center, also managed in South Africa. So my sprinting was put on the back foot. So not a lot when you kind of do a finish of the 100 Ks on the mountain bike where you need to sprint. It's become not where it was.
Yeah.
But it's also, I don't know if you agree with me, Billy, but sprinting on the trainer, sprinting outside, very different.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. I see a lot of 60 kg guys sprinting me on a flat road quite easily, which would never happen on the big road. So I think it might be with the algorithm, the watts per kilo. It doesn't take into effect rolling momentum, aerodynamics, all those stuff, I guess, as much as it should. Oh, now it's picking up, huh?
Yeah. Some guys taking off the front, follow, might not have been smart.
Did you follow?
Yeah. It's also quite important. Like that now, for instance, wasn't a good move. You can see, shot my heart rate up by 7 beats. So that's with 4 K to go. But I could have actually kept it low.
Yeah.
A bit longer. I'm gonna really struggle to get it down. By the time it gets almost back to normal, you're gonna start sprinting anyway. You've got people with 7 kilometers to go.
Piet, kan je ons ook horen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter, you're watching our race.
I am. It's a bit delayed, so I think by the time you guys are done, I'll only see what's happening.
Piet, kyk op jou WhatsApp call.
Ja, ek gaan dit ek sê nou join vir daai WhatsApp call. Ek is besig om aan te trek vir die nou se reis.
Okay. Nee, iemand se voel in die agtergrond. Sorry guys.
Willie, weet jy nou gebel? Dis op die tweede skerm nou.
Dit was jy.
Okay. Mense voel.
I need to power up. Got to stay there.
Ai,
You have a power, Billy?
no, I didn't use the previous one. Waar? Hoekom is ek 230ste? 13ste. O, maar almal
Ja, myne is net 216 daar.
ja. Almal van die DNC reise is almal voor ons.
Gelyk of jy 5de was, Willie.
Ja, maar almal hierso van die DNC reise is overall voor ons. Verstaan jy?
Hulle het korter reeks gery.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone can give us some answers on this.
Willie, as jy klik, at the top on the right hand corner, I think, yeah, click on your A category.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Ah, fifth.
First, I finished 8th.
Ah, yeah, good sprint by myself and Kruger. I have to be honest, when I kicked, I had one wheel gap between me and, I don't know if it was Mold or Cocard. So I wanted to start in that position, but I only had the aero boost, not the truck. And well, what else can we say? Do you think we should have started that sprint 2 bike lanes more forward?
Yeah, possibly. And also, I think for me, I was in a good position, but I had the feather power up.
Oh, you had the feather, yeah.
On the sprint.
Yeah.
So when I use it, a lot of those came past me 300 meters to go.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is not bad looking at the stats.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody averages 5 at 4.3, 4.2 was the top.
Yeah.
20. Not bad. I think it's good.
I'm a bit surprised with first place watts per kilogram, because that's a little bit high. Unless he attacked, but then he wouldn't have been able to do the sprint, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that guy, if it's the same guy, someone did attack in the end, about a kilometer to go. And I saw Remy
Cavagna, he attacked.
So I was on his wheel, and then he faded a bit. And I'm not sure if they caught the guy in front. If it's the same guy that attacked, or if it's someone that came past.
Yes, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We can always look at the replay. Let's see. I don't know. I hope we moved up. We moved down with the points on. Yeah, I think 8th place. What I can do is, let's look at Zwift Power, Albia.
Okay.
Let me go on there, guys. Let's look at Zwift Power. Piet. Syfer.
Yes.
Dink jy ek en Kruger het plekke opgeskuif? Do you think we moved up places in this race?
Well, you would have. I think there's quite a few guys that have lower rankings than you. So with the placings, you would have moved up. I'm just not too sure whether this tour has points or rankings available for.
So I'm gonna quickly put this on the screen. Put Zwift Power on the screen here for us, for those interested, and then we can have a look at the race stats, myself and HB Kruger. So it's on now. Okay, to the transition. Cuttable. Hoe kry ek nou weer dat hierdie hele ding in is? Kan jy onthou? Hierdie. See, let me see. So Mandy's gonna quickly help me see if we can put the Zwift Power. Sien jy die hele screen, verstaan? Die goedjies is uitgesny. Dit's nie alt en hom groter maak nie. Gewoon nee. Dit is dit. Trek hom aan die kant toe. Ek het hom nee, sit hom in die middel. Trek hom aan die kant toe. Ja, onder. Daai. Ja, wanneer het werk nie.
Waar jy met waar soos hierdie ding, is dit die browser.
Ja. Dubbelklik.
So en dan die moet groter.
Met de 1000.
Het laaste 1000
Is net onthou wat dit moet wees, nee. Draai ek hom nou net op, die onderkant, ja. Is eintlik nie als nie, maar
As jy nog kant toe.
ja, kant toe. Op 1200. Sorry guys, we're still learning about how this OBS system's working. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'll now for my transition. So that's where you are.
Goed genoeg.
Ja. Thank you. IT support. There you heard it. So I don't know, Claire, if you're watching, I want to quickly go through this. So this is my profile. I see the race hasn't been updated yet on Zwift Tour of All, it seems. Do you think you have to save it? Maybe you just need to be logged in, I guess. No, it's not showing up yet. Events. Let's go look at. No, sorry guys, race results aren't up yet. But let's search. Javier, I'm on your profile here. So here you can see Javier, old teammate of mine since 2013. Here we can see Javier's stats. And yeah, Javier, your race is also not up yet. But here we can see Javier finished 52nd in the Crit City Slam. So I think that's the pro team invites. Is that correct, Javier?
Yes, this is the pro invitational race.
Yeah, it's invitational pro races. It's also live streamed by Zwift. You can see Javier's weight, all his stats, watts per kilogram. But also here you can see by Javier doing those races, he's ranking by finishing 52nd, which is obviously super hard because you see how easy he finishes in the top 10 on a non-invitational Zwift race. Here you can see for his position there, he moved down 75 Zwift points, and his ranking at the moment is 248, but after you can see he hasn't done a lot of races, so his ranking will come down considerably the longer he does more Zwift races. But we don't know because as of today, I think we're allowed to ride outside. Is that correct? On your side as well?
Yeah, in South Africa, we've got a time limit between 6 a.m. And 9 a.m. to ride outside in the morning. But because it's starting to, obviously, with the season changing and it's getting winter, the sun only comes up where I am at the moment, just after 7. So we've got about 2 hours of daylight to fly outside. So I'll definitely keep continuing playing on the road for a while until we are allowed to train outside for longer.
I understand. Okay. So, yeah. I wonder how long this race will take to update, but no, not updated yet. But what we can do is we can show the people the ranking of the event, and the lower the ranking of the event, so here you can see, well, there was about 8, 9, So there was about, let's say, 20 guys in front of me and another 30 guys in front of Harbia on the ranking system, as you can see on Zwift Power. And Harbia, what that means is that if we beat any of these guys, we move down on the ranking, which gives us a lower Zwift score, which ranks us higher on the Zwift rankings on Zwift Power. Is that correct?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's pretty cool, to be honest. I'm going to take it off now. So, okay, yeah. Albia, where are you on the... I don't even know where you are. Are you in front or behind me? How many kilometers have you done so far?
42.2.
Okay, so you're 200 meters ahead of me, I guess. If you...
Okay, yeah. I didn't turn around, I skipped up it.
Or maybe just you slow down a bit. Okay. Don't know if you can see over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this chat up. Copy link. If you are interested, you can look at some of the people's reply. I don't know. I'll try and copy it here on the right hand side. So I see the winner. They say on YouTube they're telling me that the winner was DQ'd, have you?
Okay, interesting, I wonder why.
This guy says was pretty good sprint, to be honest. Yeah, winner probably cheated. Fuck, I'm happy I didn't win, Arbia, or you. You should see in Zwift Power, kick meer there again, lol. So what's up with, and this is not me criticizing anyone, I don't understand Zwift nearly, I'm a new Zwifter, I don't know any of this stuff. But I see a lot of people complaining about kick meer. So what's that about? They always say, if you see kick meer, don't do the race, they're cheating. What's up with that? You know, is it a team, is it a guy, or what is it?
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
Or Kirchmeyer. Kirchmeyer.
Kirchmeyer. Okay, I think I saw Kirchmeyer. Isn't he? Let's actually Google this. That sounds familiar. I don't want to say something that I'm not really sure about.
But Harbia, all in all, I'm pretty, like, I called Harbia this morning about 1 hour before the race. I said, well, we have the event the weekend that we'll be live streaming. Let's test the software. Let's see if the chat works. Let's see if the stream works. And Harbia, before the race, casually said he'll join. So thanks Harbia for joining. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with our ride. Top 10s against Brian Coquard, who actually won, seeing as the other guy apparently cheated. Yeah, I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Good morning. No, we don't have to go there until.
No. Just a disclaimer. I don't know all the nitty-gritty detail about Zwift. I don't really care too much if I lose a place or not. So just a disclaimer that we aren't pointing fingers at anyone or saying anyone's cheating. We're merely talking to the chat and telling you what's on the chat, talking about the race, giving our opinions. But yeah, I think it's important. It's only opinions.
Yeah, sure.
Albei, waar's jy? Sorry, ek sien daai sirkel aan my linkerkant amper. Waar's jy?
Wat is jou afstand?
44.2.
Okay, yeah, that's 43.8. I have to get up there.
Maar wag, gaan ek net stadiger ry. So what did you want to say?
No, I mean, we'll just well, we doing this to stay fit and stay strong and out of trouble and stay healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Also, another thing is, we can't see it on your stream. What the chat is a chat that you can't see on the stream. Sorry, guys. Or what is it? Please explain to me. They can't see something, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure there's a way I can put my chat system on HBO. Hy vat my ja, ek weet maar. Oh ja, dis waar, nee. Ja. That's also true. Albei, hy vat my nou links. So seker maar soos jy roete gaan. Ek het nou links gedraai.
Ek ja, ek is naby agter. I'm also gonna go left now.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. I actually don't need to put the chat on because you can see it in the comment section anyway. So that's a bit stupid of me. Sorry, guys. I know I'm a bit. Jy. Oh, sê. Ja. En as jy weer agter my.
Ja, net aan reg.
Ja. You know what I don't like about, I'm going right, what I don't like my heart rate disconnected just now. But if I go into my heart rate settings, it's gonna kick me, it's gonna make me stop if I want to pair my heart rate again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but on your Zwift application.
Yes. Yeah, if you go and try, if your heart rate disconnects and you go on the Zwift application to connect it again, it's going to make you stop.
Strange.
Yeah.
Can't you, but you can pair it again on your right, can't you?
Yes, you can pair it again, but you will have to stop. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I wonder why mine disconnected now. Why are you on a TT bike?
I'm not on a TT bike.
You are. It's op 'n TT bike.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
But I just checked my bike before the start. I was on a
Yeah, but maybe.
Specialized.
maybe just after the race it throws you back out. Not true? See guys, even now I know why RB was top 10. He did it on a TT bike. No, I'm joking.
But that's strange because when I look at your screen on YouTube, I'm wearing blue and orange kit. When I look at my screen, I'm wearing my normal kit. And I'm on the Specialized. Let me show you.
Strange.
I'm gonna change my camera.
Maybe my Zwift is messed up or something. I don't know. I can see.
Really odd.
Strange. Someone also told me my result is not on Zwift yet. Sometimes it takes a while to be corrected. I wonder what's that about anyway. Oh, it says Tour of All. No, I'm on the results. Okay, so Abia, officially you were 7th, and officially, let me just put this on for the viewers so that they can see. I'll just copy it in there. Wait, maybe I don't even have to. Okay, so here it is. For those that are curious, yeah, officially 4th, August 7th. Kevin Reza is a little bit of a climb. I'm a bit disappointed in you, Abia. You should have put him away easily. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
I had the wrong power up.
And for those curious, if you look closely, I don't know how to zoom on my screen anyway, but Brian Cocard, I see on Zwift Power, 60 kilogram guy, incredibly fast and powerful for such a small guy, huh? 60 kilos.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's that's power. Just imagine the watt kick. It's not going to be that much, but obviously with the power and weight, it makes a big difference in your weight. 60, 1,000 watts weight, 70, 1,000 watts.
Exactly. I wonder what's his ranking. Let's have a look at his ranking on Zwift Power here. 182. That's pretty good. 417th on Zwift. And I can promise you, oh well, he's done a shitload of races. Okay, maybe he's not that new. Oh no, he is. He is. His first race that I can see here was on the 26th of March. So he's done a lot of races since then.
Of this year?
Yeah, 26th of March. This year is his first race he did.
Okay.
So he's moved down. Yeah, it's pretty good. And he's in the Otakam team. If you're a big fan of Brian Cocard, go follow him there. Now you know where to find your boy HB Kruger. He averaged 341 watts for the race. You can check him out on Zwift, the companion app for Zwift Power, Instagram. If you're a big fan of HB Kruger. And HB moved down 32 points on this race. HB, that's a lot. The Tour of All, 32 points. So that would bring a ranking down to 200. What is that? 248 minus 32. Yeah, it's quite a lot, I have to be honest.
If you can also, looking at this result, the second and third guys, they big into the Zwift Rowan King, the team. So they do this on a regular basis. So we'll probably, if you click on their names, they've done over 200 races. So they know what's going on. And same as the Stefan Kirschman, I saw his name in the comments. He's got the Kirschman E-Side seat. So that's also like the Pro Zwift seat or rated seat. They've been doing this for a while. So it's not bad.
No, definitely not. Ek is eentjie voor, so 10 sekondes voor jy mag net gou my hardheid monitor stop, so dalk vang ek kan op met jou.
Okay.
No, doesn't want to pick up. I don't know why. Oh well. So if there's anyone out there that can give us an idea for me and HB's Everesting that we're doing, what are the guidelines we need to follow? Because we know quite a lot about it, but I saw something that HB, you have to send in your request to Zwift via email to legitimize it before or after. Your trainer settings needs to be on the maximum difficulty. Is anyone that can give us more information on that? That would be super cool.
Yeah, there are definitely some rules that we need to follow to make the legitimate Everest.
Start, kan jy hierdie vir ons screen grab en copy and paste die results? Dit net copy and paste reg oor daai results van die raid.
Wat het jy nou gedoen?
Alweer ek kan jy nie sien nie, so ek draai maar by jou bly ek het.
Sien screenshot.
Ja, noem net rename it. Alweer just to be a bit of a show off, we didn't win, but I'm just going to put up our results here on Zwift.
Yeah.
Hey Kathy, Mandy says hello.
Hallo Kathy.
Mandy say hello.
Ek moet vir Kathy iets vertel.
Kathy, roep haar bietjie laat ons haar sien. Stop hiding your prize, Abia.
I think it's on my phone I saw. Okay, I tell speaker.
Kathy.
Hi.
Kom, ons wil jou sien. Kom wys jou gesig. Mandy is ook hier so.
Kathy, ek het gister so vir jou gelag oor jou blisters en kon nie verstaan hoe jy dit kry nie, toe ek die verkeerde kouse aangetrek toe ek by die berg opklim. Ek's nog te bang om te kyk, maar ek dink ek het ook 2 blaasies op my hakke.
Okay.
Ek het gevoel hoe dit chaf.
Ja, maar gelukkig kry ek eintlik nou vandag se dood. So dit is okay. Wie was jy ry?
Ag. Ons we'll refer that question to Abia.
Sorry. Ek kon net nie onthou wat ek het gesê het nie.
O nee.
Hoor?
Sorry, Mandy sukkel om sy sukkel om te multitask.
Ja, sorry, multitasking is nie sterk nie, waar weet jy?
Sommer net daarbo, net onder die
Maar
nommer.
jy het nou ook laaste.
Jo. Op. Daar's hy.
Die ding is die fans begin nou die klank activeer.
Regso.
Ja.
Laat ek vir jou kyk. Ag, ja, maar dis daarom klein en hulle is nie oop nie.
Okay, so mens kan nie.
Ja, nee, dit sal binne 'n dag weggaan.
Ja, ek kan dit ten minste loop. So is hy meer so erg. Maar ja.
Is dit darm al bietjie meer toe?
Ja, ek wil wys, maar ek gaan op YouTube my fit wys.
Jy stuur my op Instagram vir my 'n foto.
Show them now. Kathy, show them on YouTube live.
Sy gaan uitgrous.
Ja, dit is met okay, so ja. So, wil jy weer gaan ons die everything doen Saterdag?
Yeah, I think Saturday is probably the best day. Correct?
Ja, ek gaan my eie ene doen Vrydag, ek dink.
Hey, no.
Ek wou net sê ek neem aan jy dan Saterdag 'n rusdag.
Ja, want ek moet vir die ene bottels maak heeltyd.
Maar jy mag tussen 6 en 9 buite wees, so gaan en jou voet behoort reg te wees, so gaan hardloop maar weer.
Ja, so dis die plan. My hele bene gaan bietjie gaan weer, so.
Ag, come on, Everesting is nie so erg nie. Ek sien al hoe klim hierdie ou, hy's maklik.
Nee.
Ja, try difficulty of 100% is nogal hard.
Yeah. That's actually the problem. I told Abia that because I was thinking we don't know the regulations of the requirements to Zwift. It seems that there's quite a lot of regulations and you need to send in an email and a request. I don't know if it's before or after, but also the trainer difficulty apparently has to be on maximum, and I only have a 25 cassette on. Oh, it is maximum, huh?
So you want to know how you would know?
Yeah, like what are all the rules and requirements and...
Yeah, so for everything attempts, you have to put your trainer on 100% resistance, difficulty, and then you must weigh yourself in the morning, so the weight you're on that morning is what you must enter into your Zwift, and then you ride the route to sky route, and then at the bottom you must turn around each time at the same place, go out the same place. So what I did was I did a half Everest last week. So I just turned around at the bottom where the com started, and then I turned at the banner each time. And they say they take your overall time, so it's also the time when you are like going off the bike and not riding.
Yes.
And what else? So there's a website on the Everesting website. That's the link.
Yes.
Where you just pop in your Strava file, the zip file, and then they send it to them. That's that.
Okay. So you have to send the file into them.
Yeah, you have to send the file in.
Okay, shove it. Hopefully with all the software running, the Zwift doesn't crash or something. Fuck.
Yeah, but they also say they recommend is that you take a photo at the top of the climb each time.
Okay.
Just in case Zwift does drop out.
Okay.
So if you have to start again, then at least you have the proof that you've done like really up 4,000 meters.
Yes. Okay. Well, interesting.
Yeah, and then also the last thing was you have to put like the Everesting next to your name.
You have to?
Yeah, you put the Everesting.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
The Everesting.
There are rules on their website for virtual Everesting.
But if you don't do that, and you still have the file, and you did the Everesting, and you didn't do any of those stuff, like, do you lose points, or how does that work? Because do you get like bonus points?
On the file if you put it on 100%, because I did it on 100% last week.
Yeah.
And your cadence is like round about 60, 70 the whole time.
What gear do you have on the back?
28.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Style,
Okay, wait. So here someone is giving me a comment on YouTube saying that it's worth doing the extra 1,000 meters or so to get to 10,000 meters, which gives you extra kudos, HRS. If you post info on the The Everesting Facebook page, you will get a lot more publicity if you are doing it for charity. If you go to Velo Viewers, you can submit it there. That's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. If you just do it for charity, do it for some cause, then a lot more people will pay attention towards it.
Okay, yeah, I also see that someone said that you don't need to do the loop at the top. As soon as you pass the banner, you can immediately turn around.
Yeah, I just use the banner because then at least you know the exact place where you turn before and then you turn at the bottom.
Yes.
So you have like a reference, because I think when you're on your fifth time going up, you're going to be like, man, where do I turn?
Well, yeah. The funniest part would be if Javier turns 1 meter before the banner. Is that then still a heavy roasting or not? Or is it a technicality?
I get it.
Oh, shit. Shove it.
Let's put the fan on for you. Okay. I have a voice there.
Cheers. Cheers, there you have it, guys.
Oh, so bad.
Okay. Okay, good uit. Soms later met je uitgaan.
En dan, ja, en dan besluit je aan Dora te gaan en dan ook nee. En dan
Ja, ek gaan nou 'n bietjie van my intervals doen. Maar so te sê klaar, ja. En jy? Wat gaan jy doen?
I think I'm done for today, almost the last 2 hours.
Okay.
It's an hour 40 now. 20 minutes more.
One question I have is, so when I log in 20 minutes before the race and I'm warming up, does that time go on my training peaks or not? Because I don't think I see it there, so it's a bit weird. Fuck, why do I have different clothes on now? What's going on here?
Because I think you got the com or something. For the segment.
Okay. Yeah, it's got a bull horn on. That's quite funny.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can see my screen. The blue stuff. Not very color coordinated.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, normally I record with my Garmin most of the time as well. So I take my Garmin file and upload that to Training Peaks.
Okay.
Then I know I've got the complete ride. So I started, I climb on the bike, including warm up, and I take a lap for the race. And then I take another lap for the cool down or whatever, then I upload that. I know on Zwift Companion it takes the complete ride, so you'll see after this now, it says you did the race, but then if you click on the file, before and after you'll clearly see the total time.
Yes.
With the warm up and the cool down.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if that's full through to training. The total time is just the race.
Okay. I hear you. Yeah, because sometimes I actually notice like, fuck, it feels as if I've been long on the bike now. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Because sometimes I do a ride, a different ride, if I start really early. And then obviously I jump over to the warm-up. And then you start riding after the race a little bit more and you're like, shit, I've only done 2 hours. But then it's important to remember you did the warm-up as well. and you did the ride before the warm-up.
Yeah, for sure. So for me now, that's why I said my total time has been 1 hour 43, but I did a small ride before and then the warm-up, and then our cool down. So I normally just take my Garmin file and use that for training.
Okay. Harvey, have you also experienced that, for example, as I know, now I'm using the Rox 12.0, you can see it here. Maybe I'll put that a little bit closer, it's quite big, very good, but if I connect it to my the speed sensor on the tax, it doesn't give the same distance as in Zwift. So I have the complete file, but the distance is completely wrong.
Yeah.
Is yours the same?
Yes, mine is the same. So that will happen because the trainer works with the software on Zwift.
Okay.
And the software obviously gives the slope, the downhill, and with the algorithm it works in the speed and your weight, so all that stuff plays into consideration, calculating the distance. But riding on the trainer, while you're riding, it's just the speed of the flywheel basically.
Yeah.
That gets sent to the Garmin. So that's sort of quite a consistent way it's spinning. And obviously now and then you go harder, but it's not as significant as on the Zwift software, because that's uphill and downhill and resistance and there's a whole other calculation.
Okay, so yours also does the same. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So for example, if we're doing the Zwift ride, I'm talking about this because people are giving me tips here on the chat. Keith Robertson, thank you very much. So if I use my rocks as a backup unit, will it have the correct elevation or not?
No, it's not going to be the correct elevation.
Is it going to be wrong?
Because it's going to be different, because when you're riding on the trainer and it's connecting to your rocks, it doesn't, if you choose indoor or whatever you choose, it's going to stay the same altitude. The rock itself doesn't fluctuate, remember, because that thing's altitude is in the rock.
Yeah.
So it's not going to, it doesn't pick up elevation.
So what is a long-term solution then to somehow get a backup file of everything? Just the recovery file which you can find on Zwift if the system crashes.
Yeah, so what happens sometimes if the system crashes or something happens and you go out unexpectedly, or the power goes off or whatever the case may be, normally there's a file on Zwift in your document, in the Zwift document on your PC. And that file, if we crash now while we're doing everything and we stay halfway and we climb 4,500 meters, you will be able to retrieve that file and upload that file up until where it crashed to Strava or Training Peaks or wherever.
Yeah, or you could merge it afterwards or not?
I'm not sure if you can merge it. Yeah, you can probably on Training Peaks, but I don't think you can do that on Strava, I'm not sure. But you should be able to retrieve if there's a power outage or it goes offline all of a sudden. Up until what you have done.
Okay.
There's always normally there's a file that sort of says the last workout you did.
Okay. Okay, so we have backup plans nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because obviously it's important for us to bring this to the public, because everything will be for charity, which was connected to the 1,000-kilometer ride I did. So we have a lot to discuss, to talk about while doing this Everesting, and it's important that we want to get the public involved and live stream it as much as possible. Give you as much info with the talks, get professional coaches, doctors involved, and that's why I have to be running so many programs. And with so many programs running, it's always possible for a crash to happen. But as long as we can recover the ride, I guess that's all that matters. Is that correct, Albia?
Yeah, sure. But we're not thinking about a crash, we're just focusing on getting it done.
Yeah. And now that they mentioned we should maybe do the complete 10,000 thing, because then meters of climbing, because then we get some bonus benefits. Yeah, are we going to do it? Are we going to make it 10,000?
Look, we saw Mark Cavendish and Luke Rowe the other day also did everything, and they did it in 10.5 hours. So, 10,000, that's probably another one and a little bit of time going up the Zwift.
Yep.
So, what do you think, buddy? We are there.
Yeah. We might as well do it. We might as well do it. If not, why not?
Yeah. We know we still we've got a curfew in South Africa anyway, so I need to be out the house at 8 p.m. But you're only allowed to go out to buy groceries anyway, so I've got nothing else to do. I should make sure I'll do my grocery shopping before we end this.
Okay, so for those interested, I just uploaded my training for today. So I will just, this is now, let's talk about compensation. Sometimes we want to have fun, we want to do a race. It doesn't quite mixes with your coach's program. And, we try and respect the coach, and we try and respect the training program, because consistency is key. So I have here 4 times 1 minute really high RPMs. And then 10 minutes, whatever, and another 20 minutes with. So the main thing of this is that my coach noticed that I'm grinding a lot. My best peak power outputs are the lower cadence. So it's a simple program for the day, very easy training actually. But I'm just going to fit this in as well. The race already, obviously, the races give you quite good cadence when the adrenaline starts pumping.
Yeah, for sure. And especially on these flattest circuits, you don't really, sometimes I feel when I hit the hill, there's a mental thing that you tend to feel that if you grind more, you're putting out more power, which is obviously not true.
Yeah.
And these flatter races sort of help you sometimes just to, pedal a little bit lighter, keeping your pedals higher, but still produce a good one, which is good, and can definitely help you with some leg speed as you're doing the longer race.
Look, obviously, we've seen most of the best riders in the world with a relatively high cadence. So we're not saying you should have a significantly out of this world high cadence, but it would be beneficial to your muscle recovery and sustainability to improve your cadence a little bit to what you can find is optimal. Yeah.
Sure. There's always I can't remember who taught me that, but I remember.
Wait. Isn't that how all good stories start? I can't remember who said that, but.
I think it was Barry Austin. He always said if you feel like you're in a comfortable gear, especially in a tour, and go 1 gear lighter, that just takes the pressure off the pedal and saves your muscles a little bit. So that's all doing a tour.
Yeah, I can't agree with that more. It's so true.
That's a secret process I try and eat always on from day 2, 3, and 4.
Be quite fun. Should actually get Barry Austin up here on the Everesting day.
Yeah, maybe we should give him a call. Chat to him a little bit.
Have you spoken to Mike? Is he going to join us for a quick chat?
I haven't yet, but I'll text him today. I'm sure you won't mind. He's quite a keen indoor rider.
No, much more experience than us, huh?
Definitely. During the 6 weeks of lockdown, I think he's done 100 hours on the trainer.
100 hours.
A lot of 100 hours, so that's I think in 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 5 and a half, 6 weeks. So that's my coach. Trains more than probably most of the athletes that he coaches. I haven't done 100 hours during our lockdown for sure.
No, definitely not. I did, however, do 37 hours in one day. In 2 days, 1.5 days.
I don't think he'll be able to beat that. But
no. I dare him. He wouldn't. Yay, Sally.
We'll get him on the line and then you two can battle it out and get yourself a new challenge.
Sure.
You've been doing some effort yet, have you?
Yeah, I've been doing some cadence stuff. Got about 6 left. I think it's important with these cadence drills that you focus on a good pedal stroke and not focus on being all over the show, you know? Not rocking and rolling the whole time.
Yeah, sure. Just try and keep your pelvis still stable in a position and also not rock your body too much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with all this advice that we're giving, are we coaches now?
You're self-proclaimed.
And I mean, we have the results to back it up, huh? Isn't that how it works?
Sure.
You say, look,
I think
I finished top 10, now I can teach you how to. Yeah.
How to finish top 10 in a Swift race.
Yeah, who wants to argue with us? We've got the results to back it.
So next time we log on to Zwift, next to our names, we can just write HB Kruger, coach. Just coach.
Yeah.
We don't have to put our team name there.
What are we going to call our coaching business?
The know-it-all?
I don't know. Yeah, let's just call ourselves the Zwift coaches.
Zwift coach. Z-coach.
Z-powered Zwift coach.
Right. That sounds like a plan. Seeing that there's about over, 100,000 people on Zwift every day, so we'll be able to get a client or two.
Keeping a cadence of 110 is not as easy as you think. Okay.
Especially not on China.
I must say this morning I was allowed to go do 2 hours outside, but we have to drive there, all park in the same parking lot. And I mean, we're only allowed to go on the climb called Ordino. And you'll only be riding up one gear the whole climb. And the descent is quite tricky. So I was just like, not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah. It's same as in South Africa, so the time limit between 6 and 9 a.m. in the morning, you're allowed to go outside. Everybody wants to go outside, so sort of, defeats the object of trying to contain people or not have big groups gathering. But now I only went out one day in the morning, and within the 5-kilometer radius of what we say, it was like 60, 70 people I rode past in 2 hours. So actually I haven't been out since. Probably go out tomorrow morning if the weather allows.
Oh. Yeah, without the risk of still getting robbed, huh? So, for the people on the chat, for watching, what do you think is the best time? Wait, I need to say no thanks, yeah. There's a group ride starting now. I'm going to say no thanks or let's go? Let's go.
Okay, thanks Billy. That was fun.
Thanks Kruger. Enjoyed it.
I think that's it for the day.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, and thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. Really appreciated that.
No, that was good. It was nice to do this again in the week, maybe before we start the Everest.
Definitely.
Yeah, get a race that's a little bit more, couple more South African things, but that all of them, all on one chat.
Yeah, so Javier we did this thing last minute, and Javier had some problems with his Discord app. That's going to be much more fun later on, and like I said, we're going to be doing some never before seen shit on this Everesting ride. We're going to get some really influential people involved. Hopefully they don't drop us last minute, and it's going to be quite a lot of fun. So cheers guys, thanks Albia for joining, and we'll chat soon.
Thanks,
cheers, bye bye.
Cheers.